Well, the horses certainly look good in Northfield this morning. We had 5 qualifiers, 1 schooler. I was really happy with the way everybody's coming along there. I told everybody, it's hard to gauge, right? When you watch a horse like Pickpocket train in 2.6 or 2.5, you're like, he's a nice horse. And it's really not until they take that next leap. And nobody can say for certain if they can do it and how easy they'll do it. So this is kind of, for the people that play poker out there, this is kind of the river for the horses, right? Now you got to show your cards, and you have to see how strong your hand actually is. And when it comes to a horse like Pickpocket, not many people pay very close attention to the qualifiers at Northfield Park in Ohio, but I guarantee you the qualifier of Pickpocket will make his rounds throughout the East Coast tonight. And I only say that because we have a number of clients that are there. Obviously, I talked to Scott and Megan about the horses. They'd already seen the line. Pickpocket's a serious player. He's no joke. And now that we get to see a little closer glimpse of exactly what they're made of, what they are, what they aren't, and where they might go, it allows us to make a little bit better prediction of what the calendar is going to look like. Now, obviously, when we had 3 Point and Unbeatable Kemp, they bled a little bit at 2. Walners, we've been watching both our Walners extremely close all winter. They've been scoped 2 or 3 times already. The one day we did see a few flecks of blood in Drebin, but we've never seen any from this horse, and none again today. He was perfectly clean today after his qualifier. So we'll continue to monitor it, just out of precaution, but very happy with every aspect of Pickpocket's mile today. Now, I had a wonderful conversation with Steve, one of our clients today, and a different Steve, but a Steve today, and also Randy, a couple of people. Dr. Latessa was there watching the horse go, and trying to nail down his calendar. Now, quite frankly, if he can stay in Kentucky, if we see no signs of blood all throughout the summer, and I want to believe that that's attainable and achievable, just by managing him, I believe that there's no reason for Pickpocket to even leave Kentucky, right? You have Oak Grove, which I was still torn on. I can still make a strong argument to not even go to Oak Grove, and I can make an equally strong argument to go to Oak Grove. Very different aspects, and very different things, pros and cons for each path. Now, my thinking is simple: take Pickpocket to Oak Grove. July the 4th, he finishes his stakes 1 week in the field, ship him immediately to Lexington, give him a week in the field. It gives us about 2 weeks to get him ready for Lexington itself. He doesn't have to be screwed down tight for Lexington. Just have him ready. There's like 3 or 4 legs. Race him in Lexington, that gate brings you right to the Bluegrass, I think the International Stallion, something like that. And then hopefully, if he is this good and stays this good, the Breeders' Crown is just down the road in Indiana, where he'll stay, where he'll race his last race. If my math is right, that puts us at 12 starts as a 2-year-old. There'll be no preps going into Oak Grove. Today was his prep, and he looked pretty damn good today. He'll go down to Oak Grove and race on the 12th to 13th. I'm not positive. One is the 12th. Arson and him will go down. Now, I toyed with the idea of maybe bringing Militant down also, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out over the next week. For them themselves, they won't be shipping until Saturday. I know a lot of people are of the belief that they need to get acclimated. They need to get down there, and I am not of that belief, and they will not be going down there early. Militant, if he goes, and Pickpocket and Arson will arrive Saturday for their Monday, Tuesday races. That's the plan for Kentucky. I'm sorry, I don't agree with the idea that they need this long period of time to adjust. Both of them are pretty cool customers. They don't get too excited, even though they're both studs. They don't get too excited about anything. And certainly Militant doesn't. He's pretty quiet. He's quieter than the other two. And when it comes to racing itself, for those of you who maybe don't remember, Una Madonna shipped in the day before last year from Ontario, mind you. So they'll be heading down on the Saturday, which is the 10th, I believe, will be the next Saturday, next Saturday, not this one, the next one. We'll have them down there. So let's get right to it. Who went today? Militant was good. 2-1 last half, 58-2 last quarter, 29-2. A good qualifier for him. That is a good qualifier. The very next one that went out was a great qualifier. Pickpocket is a beast. He is a freak of an animal. Yeah, I don't want to start throwing around, historical points and facts. At the end of the day, I don't care about the past. Right now, we have a bunch of really good horses, and this has been our best one for a while. And I think sat down quite firmly on the throne today. It's going to take a while to knock that guy off. I think he looked very, very good today. So both the trotters qualified well. One obviously overshadowed a little bit. Now, I will say this about Militant. He's a bigger, heavier boned horse. Like, he's a big, big, big boy. Whereas Pickpocket is tall, a little more lanky, not quite as heavy as Militant. Two totally different animals, totally different bone structures. Now, does that mean Militant will get to where Pickpocket is? I hope he does. We'll see. But right now, he just qualified really well. Then we went to the Pacers. Arson was absolutely awesome. This horse never trained that well on the front and looked so professional on the front. Actually lost a shoe in the last turn, but just looked so good today. I was really, really impressed with him. Very impressed with his overall attitude today. Paced as hard as he could right through the wire. 27-4, a mile and 58, and looked awesome doing it. The pacing colt, Born to Dance, looked great also. He'll learn to go with speed. It's almost like his default is whatever. But once you start him on, once he starts understanding, you got to put in a true effort. You really got to try hard. You really got to work your way through the field. I think that Born to Dance will end up being a very nice colt. I still am not to the point yet where I'm saying, yeah, that guy will go to the next generation. I don't know yet. We do have a spot. We do have a seat, and he is the only one. So, the only one left. So, it's him or we sell the spot. We'll see how that plays out over the next few weeks. And then Even I'm Fancy Like, a great mile from her, finishing up 27 and a piece, a mile and 59. That's a good mile for that filly today. That was the 5 that qualified. Blanton's Glue looked as good as anybody. 2-1 flat last half and 58-2 was his schooler today. He'll qualify next week. I talked to Scotty Zeron after. I'm trying to get a hold of my brother Mark to see if he'll come for the qualifiers, but Scotty's already committed to. He said he's going to fly in on Wednesday, stay for the Thursday qualifiers, and then fly out Thursday afternoon, early afternoon, as he has to get back to race. But for Mark, I haven't got any confirmation he'd come. I'd love to see him come also. But Scott Zeron will be here in Northfield Park. We'll be there. I'm now halfway home. We'll be there in Northfield Park. So a great day today at the barn. Very, very happy with the way things have played out and panned out here in Ohio. Off to Ontario. Going to train some horses tomorrow morning. That's a lie. Well, no, that's not a lie. I'm going to train some horses tomorrow. I'm going to school some horses. We have 5 into school tomorrow. Time is on my side. We'll be going to the track now. These are just, again, probably a mile and 2-1 at Mohawk. Will be plenty 2-2. So Time is on my side is going. So is our girl Insider Trading. And Flash Fly will be there. Nut Bar, ready for landing, will be present. There's one other horse. Who is the 5th horse? It would be a Pennsylvania bred. Lonely Lakewood. Lonely Lakewood is the 5th horse. So I have to call James. I know he's probably going to be hesitant about schooling, but this is not up for discussion. They will be going to Mohawk tomorrow. We'll see if James can go with any of them. I'll line up some few other drivers. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. It is a great day. Not only is the weather great, and it was great all day, qualifiers were great, the horses were great. Everything worked out perfectly today at Northfield Park. I will talk to you all again. Good luck to everybody racing tonight. I think we have Fish racing tonight, and it's not a Mohawk. Fish and somebody racing tonight. So whoever are the partners of mine with those horses, good luck to you guys tonight. I will talk to you all very soon, and of course, I'll have a video ready for you tomorrow about how the schoolers went in Ontario. So I'll let you go. Take care. Have a wonderful Thursday evening.